Okay, recording.
Okay. This meeting, just two things I want to check. The first thing is I repeat that again because I reviewed the client meeting last night. At the end of the client meeting, we just continue our application and see SQL-wise team. SQL-wise team maybe support our backend application, but I think that's not very useful. So first things is our first demonstration. I reviewed our application this early morning. I want to show that. That is our application.
Yep.
For now, because I use that to search our school campus and select some button and time. But I think some button function didn't work, and
Yep.
but we can select a point. I get it, but cannot select as rectangle area.
Yeah, I was gonna I've written that code in a different file and I
Yeah,
was gonna add that today.
yes. I just explain what we got for now,
Yep.
and I can pass to different page from the navigation bar area can download and select some variables and select time. That's okay. I think the quest function is good. But the windy, it didn't work. So variable flight function, it didn't work for now. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I just and maybe long. The could you see the cycle? It's
Uh,
out of the not cycle.
okay.
Some signal
Yeah.
is out of the box, so maybe you can fix that
Yeah.
later. And some name is didn't change. This should test the right button. Another thing is user menu. Why that is show a strange character letter at
I'm not
here?
sure. It should be a picture of a book, but for some
Uh,
reason on your screen it's in Chinese or something.
uh,
Yeah.
Is it a book on your screen, Long?
Sometimes, and
Sometimes?
sometimes we'll show that strange thing, or maybe I just find the like an icon and
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Please
yeah.
see that
Maybe
there.
maybe it also has something to do with opening it in Internet
Uh,
Explorer instead of Chrome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
we
think
should
we should
use
go.
Font Awesome in the future instead of an emoji.
yeah, yes,
Yeah.
that's okay. And I click the user menu. The user menu will show in another website, web page, and each function has done, I think, just to change some content. Yes,
Yep.
Yeah.
introduction, interface, but the content didn't have done. We just put a few words on our document. King
Yep.
and Marisa maybe will spend a few times on the user menu content.
Yep.
Well, it.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the user manual,
User menu. Uh,
it's like a parallel
yeah.
development within. Do we have to submit it within uh the second meeting at the end of semester one with Christy?
I think
I
that is continue work. You know, when we added some function in our application, maybe the user menu will be renewed or update.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just put a current version function in our user menu is better, I think.
yeah.
I don't want to tell user additional function that we didn't have done.
Yep.
So just to put the current version using that is better, I think. So please fill that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Please fill that. Mirza, you just introduce the application. Can maybe thinking about something like that. Just a
Yep.
brief introduce
Yeah.
is enough. Not very more. And so, Ju, I just want to check that this version is the last version.
Of the user manual?
No, use the menu and the application
You mean before the demo?
for that. Yeah, for them.
No, I'm gonna
No?
add some more things before the demo.
Okay.
Yeah, like the rectangle selection.
Because I just can't see that, so I check that this
Yeah, I just
early
haven't done it
morning
yet.
to get confirm with you and alone to check that.
Yep.
Good.
I don't think the time period need to show in first page.
Oh, that's just an example.
Yeah.
That's just placeholder at the moment.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So that part is done. Check the content of our application, and Ju, that things will negotiate with you. Yes, that could you introduce our application for Christy in demonstration 1?
Yep, sure.
Because you can speak English very well, and you know what our application is.
Yep.
And
Yep.
explain that for Christy, maybe that's well. Because
Yeah, that's a great idea.
no, just negotiate with the Jew. That things is important, and I get that it's not ask every person to introduce our application. Just one person present is better.
Yep.
So it's okay. That's very pressure me.
Yeah, you don't want everyone trying to talk at once.
Thank you. And that part is done because you said you will be modified or edit something in current version applications. So
Yep.
that's not final version.
Mhm.
So
Yep, and I will fix the book icon. And,
yeah.
And
because I just want to make sure some bottom name, and additional, Joe say that is example box. I want to remove it to look like that is a final version, not just a test version.
Yeah.
look like. So please do that. Just change name, yeah.
Yep.
Not about function. So we'll be sure that I have done that. And so let me see the next things about. Yeah, check our report. When we have done the demonstration, we need to focus on our Azure report, but I think less in our report now. Edward.
Yep.
Do you have done some design?
Yes, almost done. I just want to integrate mine and Nabil's work together, and I will upload today.
Okay. Not must have today, but you most focus on it and try to done it a bit quick.
Yeah, sure.
Some guys need your designer report, and King need a summary of the design.
Right.
So some guys' work is based on your work, so you need to do that a bit quick.
Yep.
And another thing is about next week long. Long?
Yeah.
Long. Yeah. Next week, please make sure after demonstration you must recording what have done in development.
Yep.
Into the third parts.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, thank you very much. Tests. Yeah, I just based on the planning report to make some tests. So it didn't about our application, current application, just about our planning report. So maybe it didn't very much matched our application. So just based on our schedule, just I made. If you have some advice for me, that's very nice. Please just feel free to tell me that.
Sure.
And another thing is about why we missed the fourth part.
The what?
The fifth part?
Five parts.
Yeah,
4 and 6. No 5 in here. I think I made that. So I think maybe someone is deleted or something like that. I just ask one question is about, 5 parts is about change, climate requirements change. What is changed and what happened in our team. So I think
sounds good.
it's I think that part is a bit important for because Christy know what happened.
Yeah.
Because we sent an email to Christy. He know that Thomas asked we have something change, but the final we didn't be a big change in our team because I just want to record what happened in our team. Although this didn't have any change in our application, but something is happened. That is truth. We should tell Christy what happened, and that maybe will be marked because I get the PowerPoint in the lecture week 7 lectures said that is we need to record any client change in our report. So I think we should recording that, and that part should be King.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just my mic. Yeah.
So I hope you can recording the change client meeting, what happened in our team and what happened in client meeting. And that, so we didn't have any change because we negotiated with Thomas. The Thomas is agreed we didn't need to do anything, any change in our application. So that's things I think should be recording. And please make another client meeting minutes and upload to Milo.
Yeah,
exactly. And so that two things is very similar. You can make a client meeting minutes and transfer it to the report. Tell Christy what happened. So that's good things for you. Could you make that? And in next week, in this week. Today is Monday. In this week.
Yeah.
So that is our report. The report will just have done at end of this week. At 10th May. The 10th May. So that's all. Report and the demonstration. Okay, I'm enough. And okay, Ju, do you have some advice or something comments for now?
No. Apart from, we just really need to get that report done. Yeah.
Report down. Yeah, but
Yeah.
first is demonstration at this weekend.
Yeah.
This Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yep.
Wednesday, and make sure you fully preparing for demonstration.
Yep.
Because you need to make it and introduce it.
Yeah. Yep.
Whole of work on your up to you.
So is it need to be like a PowerPoint demonstration or
No.
just
demonstrate what you show what you've been working on.
And
Yeah,
you don't
that's-
need make any documents for demonstration. Just show our application and a loan.
Yeah.
Please associate with the Joe. Maybe something you can do for
Yep.
our application.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Of course, I will take it. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I think we'll have to also show a design process as well. So Edward should be prepared to show his designs and talk about them to Christy.
Edward?
Yeah,
Because
So
that has been part of our development process.
sure.
yes, yeah, that's a good thing. Maybe you can explain why you design that is better for our application.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Edward, you can prepare that for our application. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. And the rest of work, just a report. We have done that. I think we have done before 2 report, and I think that is well done. So I believe we can do the 3rd report is very well.
Yeah.
So never mind. We can do that well. And another thing I want to ask for Ju. When I writing the user test, let me could you see that?
Yep.
When I writing the user testing, the last 3 or 5 assignments, I get a bit low mark because the user testing. It's about I lead the user.
Yep.
I put very detailed in the test, but I still get the low mark because I
Yeah.
lead the user.
The point, yeah, you don't want to tell the user what to do. You want to let them figure it out themselves.
Sometimes it's a bit hard to me.
Yeah, it is. It can be hard to do.
How to not lead the user, because I must tell user what you need to do and get the task.
Yeah.
So the first thing is I don't know what is our current application can do. So I just put very few requirements in here.
Yep.
Because just about the interface. When we finish the demonstration, could you give me some hints what application can do, or you just
sure.
comment that for me? After that, I can think about what can let the user do. So
Yep,
could
sure.
you write a few requirements in the success requirements for me?
Yep.
Let me know what I can do.
Yep, sure.
And just my question, my problem. Thank you.
All good.
And another part is methodology. I want to discuss with you is methodology. What we can do, because I think the technique test we just have done that by ourselves, because our development team, we know what technique is.
Yeah.
So we can do that. But users test must do some user. I think that is whether need Thomas ask another user to do this testing, or just our find another guys anyway, just without our team
Yeah,
to do that test.
because the user base is like random people and then climate scientists, and it's easy for us to find some random people. But if
Yeah,
we
I know.
could,
So
yeah, if we could get
I
Thomas to put us in or maybe just Thomas himself, to test our
yeah,
program.
Tom. But you know, I get it is we need 3 or 5 person one user testing. Thomas just one person. We need another 2 guys.
Yeah, we need more. But Thomas is one we could ask.
Yes, he
Yeah.
must. He will do that for us, I think. So methodology is who will be our user.
Yeah.
And it's enough for me. Just my personal questions.
Yep, that's alright. Questions are good.
Okay, let me stop. Okay, let's take your half hour now. Enough for me. And sorry, every regular meeting just around me.
That's alright.
Sorry.
You're the client project manager.
And so I want to ask a question again. Anything else? Anything else?
I think
Um,
no, not at the moment.
I'll just say when you're writing your report, make sure you. Christy wants every justification for everything, so make sure you say why you're doing everything. So, for example, Edward, if you're talking about why you chose those colors for the design, say it's because they match the already existing Climate Futures website. That's an example, good example of justification.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have wrote about that.
Awesome. Yep, and it's just everyone else at the same time. Make sure you justify what you write.
Yeah,
I
think why you not just direct modify our report? I can see that before maybe something is. I can ask a question because you know you just put your final version in report. Something maybe, you know, how to do that? You know, when you draft it, I'm not. Sometimes I'm not sure what it is. And I can understand what you want to put on the report and ask a question. Maybe you can from my question to think about what happened, and maybe you can put more detail on the report. That's very useful. So why not? You can put your draft, just direct draft on the report, online report in OneDrive. Everyone can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is a better way.
Yeah.
Better way, because we have a team. I know that's your work. I didn't want to shift it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
You guys should work on your
yeah,
parts of the report in the report instead of in a separate file.
yeah. Let me know what happened and what you have done.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes I can get some idea from your design. Maybe I think, yeah, your design idea is that, and maybe I can follow your idea to make some tests why we should test the efficiency, or that is reasonable requirements for the test. So I can get idea from your designer or your idea. That is, you know, we report shoot things and all things in together. Our team member thinking about that is one thing, not just different two things.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I just my personal suggestion. Thank you, but thank you. Okay. we can close the meeting very soon because we can contact each other very easier because we have convenient network. So I want to close the meeting because nothing can be talk about.
Okay.
Just to have the yeah. If you have any question, you just ask in
Yeah.
in Discord or anyway email something like that.
Yeah.
Or
Always
just
ask
phone.
questions.
Yes, or just phone me. Don't call me. That's okay. Anyway, 20 hours, 7 days, 1 week. So see you
See you.
Wednesday 11:20.
Okay.
Be late.
Yep.
That meeting is more important than this regular meeting.
Yeah, we get marks for this one, so make sure you show up.
So
And
make sure.
we'll discuss, Christy, about the Indra team as well in that meeting, or
No,
we
it's
have got
just
a
supposed to
separate
be a
time.
demonstration of our work.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
So,
might
like,
ask us about it, maybe.
Yes, please.
So, like, did you ask like for a separate time for this, or?
We've already been talking to her in emails, so it shouldn't be necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she says she approves, so I don't think there needs to be any more conversation about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing is, Marisa, what about your fever?
Fever
That's
is
okay.
getting better now.
Good.
This shit weather, cold, is getting me sick.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
No worries.
Look after
Nothing
yourself.
dangerous. Nothing dangerous, bro. Not COVID-19.
Yeah.
Just cold fever.
Yeah. Look after yourself. Get better soon.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, let's see you on Wednesday.
Yeah. See you all in the meeting
Wednesday.
on Wednesday.
Yep.
You guys.
Alright then, guys.
See you.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.